All right, thought I would go ahead and showcase a little bit of where we are with the Agile Vehicle Diagnostics software. As you can see here, there we go. We'll get it set up a little better for you. We have our vehicle health scan, service reset, UDS console, TPMS, control module list, OBD live data, expert coding, vehicle code and backup, and our log viewer. When we come in here, it's very, very kind of self-explanatory, intuitive. We connect to the vehicle and make sure that you turn your ignition on and engine off. Oh, look at that little cute thing there. Don't know if you guys caught that. It's going to go ahead and give me my VIN, if I'm petrol or diesel, my current mileage. It's going to tell me I'm connected, give me my voltage. First thing that I might want to do is go into vehicle health scan. Quick scan, deep scan, unknown modules, and quick clear. Quick clear is going to just quickly reset my DTCs. I'm running a scan of the diagnostics. This is very quick, trying to do it as best as possible to allow you guys to see. I'm not going to do deep scan. Deep scan is much more intensive, takes about 10 or 15 minutes, goes through and definitely looks at things a lot deeper, gives you more details, stuff like that. After I run it, I can go ahead and save a PDF report, and I can go ahead and save it, and it'll say, hey, it's saved, and it'll get pulled up nicely, and it'll give a very nice diagnostics of everything going on my vehicle. Very detailed. Will really just tell you everything that's happening. Some of the modules that aren't showing up and whatnot might be giving us an error, but that's something that we are going into as we discover and work through more modules. So scoot that over just a hair. Deep scan, if I wanted to do a quick clear, I could go ahead and quickly clear my modules and clear all fault codes. Absolutely. So now it's running through and scanning, and it's going to remove any fault codes. I love the little graphics that are there. Kind of makes it a little more fun. Probably doesn't need to be Scottish White. I think it is, that's what it is, or Magic Mushroom, but Elderate Blue obviously for the win. Although now we have a Scottish White Quartermaster. So as it goes through, it's scanning, clearing any codes, everything will be set up okay, and we'll be back in business. This is extremely helpful if you're on the trail or somewhere. I'm on Starlink right now. I'm out in a grove of almonds and grapes, actually raisins, and able to do this out in the middle of nowhere with very limited cell service. There it goes through, gives me some of the chimes of, hey, it's talking to the system, there's errors, resetting errors, making sure that everything is cool. All right, just about done there. Please turn the ignition off. It's going to let me turn it off. It's going to wait and process. And then please turn the ignition on, engine off. It automatically senses that, and it says, hey, everything was cleared, verifying that everything was cleared. Pretty awesome and easy. You can do the same in deep scan. Now we will go ahead and go back and some of the things that you guys really want to see. Service reset. This is what is amazing. I can go ahead and change my service reset date to today. I can select a different date in the past, not sure about the future, but if I want to say, hey, I changed my oil 2 days ago and I want to go right down to the T, I can go up to 15,000 miles, which is currently what I have set, and I have mine set to 2 years and max hours. So this is very easily programmed, and all you do is hit reset service and it'll go ahead and go through the system. One of the other things that you might be able to take a look at, and that you're kind of noticing right there, right here. This is gold right here. I am able to look at my live data and it will give me everything of where I'm at. Now, keep in mind, some of these measurements change over time based upon how you are sitting, how you are idling, and how warm your engine is. But right now, I can see my oil level, my coolant level, oil temperature, oil pressure, engine RPM. Pretty amazing. It'll also give me some key info as far as what my RPMs are. You can see down below on the right side there, RPMs, PSI, temperature in Fahrenheit, and my oil level. So I probably need to let my engine run a little bit more because I've been sitting here for a little bit of time, although my temperature seems pretty good. So maybe my oil level is a little high, probably something I need to check, although the system's not telling me that. Kind of cool. All right, now the other really big one that you guys are definitely interested in is TPMS. We are currently doing a little bit more redesign, making the UI a lot nicer. But if you look, I can go ahead and keep me in the on position. And I have read my sensors. The reason why it gave me the error before is I still had my engine on. So I can read my current values, I can copy and paste them, I can add new values from other ones, I can do a quick swap. If you look down here, I can do a quick swap front to back, rotate clockwise, counterclockwise, I can clear all new, things like that. I can take a look at my sensors when I do a wake up. I can restore sensor IDs from save file. I can write new sensors and go through that. And I can also do learning mode right there. So this is golden right here. Every single thing possible with TPMS that the tire stores cannot do, and you have to go to the dealer, is right here. I can also tell you this, is we have allowed some dealers to take a look at this, and their efficiency level has gone way up by being able to use the Agile software. Pretty amazing. More to come on that. Control module list. I can go ahead and go through and look at all of our control modules, and I can go ahead and go through and I can look at, which is pretty amazing, live data. And I can go ahead and scan everything. I can do it with the engine off, and I can do it with the engine running and get data from different parameters of what is actually live and what we are doing. So this is something that nobody else has on the market. We can go through and really help diagnose and look for errors, issues, things like that. So pretty amazing. I can save the results, and I can go ahead and look at different results and stuff like that. Also, expert coding. I can go in and I can go ahead and do some of these. These are coming soon, but as a developer, we have some access to them. Head unit coding, TTC expert coding, and BCM. We have cracked into each of these and we can do a lot of different coding. But right here, same with the TPMS, we can actually go into TPMS and set our thresholds, of which I've done. We can go ahead and save them. We can put in preset for factory tires, oversized tires, off-road air down, and we can load those into the expert coding so that when we're in certain conditions or we say we have certain tires, it will take that setting. We can extend our calibration table, which means that based upon anything that's part of the calibration, we can go ahead and learn parameters, which is pretty amazing. We can set our max warning displays, so we can set our absolute low limit, reference points, and our high limits, so minimum points and highest points, which is great. So I've actually changed the threshold of my small little window that the system has and allows for a much longer interval between hot pressure and the heat sensitivity from the highest points, especially since I am towing a trailer. So lots of cool stuff on that. Again, this is just a quick overview to give you an understanding of what we have and what we are able to do right now. So very, very cool stuff that's here. Hopefully this answers some of your questions, but gives you a look into what's happening. And again, didn't want to make this too long. I apologize that it is this long, but if you have questions from it, there might be some things that we might be able to show you.